Now that we've taken a quick look at adding and managing content to our websites, and we've talked a little bit about the front end and appearance, we're going to talk about plugins. So what a WordPress plugin is, it's an additional kind of extension or a piece of software we can install into WordPress, which is going to extend functionality or add functionality to our website. So whether you want to set up an e-commerce website or a store, if you wanted to sell products, if you wanted to set up a discussion forum for your users to have conversations, if you wanted to have a mailing list, this would all be, these are all features that would be added through WordPress plugins. And there are thousands and thousands of WordPress plugins out there that add functionality to your website. So to get started, we're going to click on the plugins menu item on the left hand side, and as you can see, WordPress comes with two default plugins. One is an anti-spam third-party service, and another is Hello Dolly, which are just basically, they're just kind of plugin examples, and the Kismet is used for spam, but we'll be dealing with that a little bit later on. So when we look at this interface, we can see the plugins that are available on our website. We can see whether or not they're activated or deactivated. So right now, both of these are deactivated. And we can also delete them, or we can read some information about them. If you click on the view details, it's going to bring up some more information, such as ratings and reviews and some information about the plugins, right? So for right now, we're not going to be using either of these. So I'm just going to delete them here, and we can do these bulk actions or individually. So I've hit the select all, and now I'm going to go to delete and click apply. And to add a new plugin, it's similar to themes. If I click on add new, it's going to show me directly from the WordPress repository all of the free open source plugins that you can install with WordPress. I can also upload a plugin the same way I uploaded a theme. So just to kind of give you an example, I'm going to go to plugins. I'm going to click on add new. And let's just install BBPress. So BBPress is a discussion forum plugin. So let's say that we wanted to add a discussion forum to our website. I would just click on install now. And then once it's done installing, I can click on activate. And so BBPress is now installed. So I've now created a discussion forum for my website. So if I go into plugins, you can see it says BBPress is installed and activated. I can click on the settings here to go to the specific settings, and there's all these different things I can set up. BBPress is actually one of the plugins we cover in our tutorial, so I can show you all of that later on. But you can see it automatically added a menu item for forums and topics and replies from my website. So it's all kind of installed, and all I have to do is just now configure that functionality. And that's really, most of the time, as easy as it is to add functionality to a website and configure it for the front end. Now, some things are a little bit more complicated, such as e-commerce stores. You know, there's a lot that goes along with that, payments and shipping and stuff like that. But really, it's just about installing the plugin and going through the setup screens to set it up. So there's really not a lot that's difficult about adding functionality, because they've already done all the hard work. They've created the plugins and put a lot of configuration and setup options in there so that you can get it to work the way that you need. So it's really that simple to add functionality to your WordPress website. As you go through your functionality list, you can select the functionality that you want, and it will add those tutorials to your tutorial queue, how to install, which plugins you should be using, and then how to set up and configure them. So that's pretty much it for plugins. We can also deactivate a plugin from our plugin screen, or then we can go on and we can delete that plugin just by clicking the delete button. So that's it for WordPress plugins for now. I'll go into more detail as you add tutorials to your queue, but go ahead and check out the next video, which is going to cover managing your WordPress website users.